Welcome to the Empowered Global Women in Business podcast. I am Elle, a bicultural woman, mother, wife, and entrepreneur. In this podcast, I will help you navigate entrepreneurship as women of the world, a multinational, bicultural woman. I will interview female business owners navigating the cross-cultural dynamics of building a business sustainably, ethically, and in community. In these raw and real conversations, I will explore what it's like to build a business authentically and on your own terms. If you are a multinational woman and ready to build a business authentically while maintaining your uniqueness and individuality, welcome to the Empowered Global Women in Business podcast. Hello, my beautiful world. This is February. And guess what? February is a month of love. We celebrate Valentine's Day in February. And for this month of love, I wanted to bring your attention to self-love. I wanted to give you 5 habits for self-love or 5 reminders for self-love. It is so important for us women to take care of ourselves so that we can then take care of the world around us. Self-love for women, in my opinion, should be in all areas of our lives, our body, our mind, and our spirit, so that we are healthy physically and emotionally and spiritually. So this Valentine's month, I wanted to bring you 5 habits for self-love. And habit number 1 is taking time for your favorite exercise or sports to move your body. Something that brings you joy, something you are doing not because you have to do it, but because you love doing it. I'm grateful we have so many choices today to choose from. Find the one you absolutely love. Then take the time to do this activity on a regular basis so that you can take time to get away from your business and family. I love dancing. That's my favorite activity. I make sure I spend time dancing weekly. And we will do some dancing at our March 9th celebratory event in California. So first habit is finding time for your favorite exercise. Number 2, take time for self-care. Intentional time for self-care, whether it's going for a massage session once in 2 weeks, spending time in nature, getting some sun. Put together that routine that works with your schedule. You know, I learned there are so many wonderful ideas for morning routines out there. Choose one that works for you, though. Choose one that works for your business, for your health, for your family, for your priorities. You know, I spoke with one of my friends the other day, and we were sharing our work hours every day. And she told me she loves to start working around lunchtime daily. And it works. And then she works until late. And that allows her to spend time for herself and her cat every single morning. So she spends time with her cat in the morning, and then she starts, doing her daily activities. And that is something that works for her. And that's beautiful. Find that self-care regime, morning routine, really that includes that self-care routine that works for you. Identify what that is that works for you and stick to it. Okay, so number 1 was favorite exercise. Number 2, intentional self-care. Number 3, taking time to self-reflect. Remind yourself and get filled by your own enoughness. I love that word, enoughness. Remind yourself how amazing you already are. Uplift yourself from inside. Then when someone from outside does something, says something, or something outside of your control happens, it's not going to touch you, disappoint you, because you know who you serve and who you don't serve. You know who you are and who you're not. Trust yourself. Remind yourself you already have what you need. Remind yourself how much you have already achieved. And here are some of the tips that will help you. Look at what the trainings that you have received. Look at certificates that you have. Look at the diplomas that you have received. Look at the achievements that you have done, small or large. Look at the money in the bank. that you accumulated. Look at the compliments that you have received. All of that will act as a proof for you, as a proof for your enoughness. Okay, so number one habit reminder was stick to your favorite exercise or sports. Number two, intentional self-care. Number three, intentional self-reflect. Number four, surround yourself with positive and loving energy. Spend time with your loved ones. Spend quality time. Allocate hours and times during the months, during the year to spend with your loved ones. If it's a family annual vacation, which is a tradition, and in my family, we spend once a year, we go on vacations with a family. There are others, a couple of things that we do, the traditions in our family that we stick by, do that, right? And just immerse yourself into that loving energy. And that was number four. And number five, decide what you are going to accept today in terms of energy and people. Decide what you are ready to say no to. Spend time alone, meditating, breathing, affirming, and of course, keep going and take action when you're ready as well. And just to summarize, these were the 5 habits for self-love for women. Number 1 is your favorite exercise. Number 2, intentional self-care. Number 3, intentional self-reflect. Number 4, positive and loving energy around you. And number 5, decide what you are going to accept in terms of energy and people and what you're going to say no to. And with that, happy self-love months, my wonderful, beautiful world.